Published 1933 est. The 16th of November 2017. Updated 11/22 est. The 18th of November 2017. Greatest wedding of all time. Serena Williams proved her dominance off the court on Thursday, as she drew a celeb-packed group of A-listers to New Orleans for her nuptials to millionaire Reddit co-founder Alexis Ohanian. The couple was surrounded by a bevy of friends, families and A-listers, including their 12-month-old daughter, Alexis Olympia Ohanian Jr., as they said their in a Beauty and the Beast-themed bash at the Contemporary Arts Center in New Orleans. Kim Kardashian, Venus Williams, Beyoncé, and the members of New Edition, who played a 5-song set during the reception, were spotted arriving at the venue's VIP entrance for the biggest celebrity wedding in recent years. Guests were also gifted one of Williams' unique golden trophy party favors. Each guest table at the event had been named after one of Williams' 23 Grand Slam titles, and her favors were recreations of the trophies she received for each corresponding title. Ciara, Lila Anthony and Kelly Rowland arrived together at what must surely be the biggest wedding of the year. Kim Kardashian was seen arriving at the Contemporary Arts Center in New Orleans for Serena Williams and Alexis Ohanian's wedding. The platinum-haired beauty was busy on her phone as her car pulled up at the venue for the tennis star's nuptials. Three's Company Beyoncé was seen touching down in New Orleans for Serena's wedding. Ghosting Beyoncé hid behind a sheet as she was driven away from the venue on Thursday night above baby Alexis Olympia Ohanian Jr. heads home after her parents' wedding above. Anna Wintour hits the bar at the cocktail reception in a closed-off street outside the Contemporary Arts Center. Wintour enjoyed a non-alcoholic beverage during the mini-street party for the wedding guests. Anna Wintour and guests enjoy a street party with a New Orleans band at Serena Williams' wedding. The Vogue editor was spotted chatting with guests, and with a staff member at the reception. The Knowles family arrived together at the venue's VIP entrance. Pictured are Beyoncé's mom Tiny backseat right and her new husband actor Richard Lawson backseat left. Nina Knowles looked glamorous in red lipstick and curled blonde hair, while her husband Richard sat next to her guests. Enjoy a cocktail reception in a closed-off street outside the Contemporary Arts Center in New Orleans. Tennis pro Caroline Wozniacki and actor Colton Haynes were seen leaving Serena Williams and Alexis Ohanian's wedding. Wozniacki was seen holding a pair of silver Converse sneakers in her hand, while Haynes was carrying one of Williams' party favors, a golden tennis trophy. Caroline Wozniacki was seen walking hand-in-hand with her boyfriend David Lee, alongside the Teen Wolf star. Haynes' tennis star Caroline Wozniacki and fiancé David Lee carrying the Yarn DR that will keep their cellular devices powered off for the ceremony. Colton Haynes was also seen leaving the venue with his own golden trophy, which had his name and Wimbledon 1 written across it to represent one of Williams' Grand Slam titles. The trio appears to have been sharing a car, and Haynes flipped a peace sign to photographers before he climbed in after the couple. The table settings had all been named after Williams' 23 Grand Slam titles, and her party favors were recreations of the trophies she received for each corresponding title. Every guest had their own named golden trophy waiting for them on a golden party favor table. Jay-Z was so dedicated to being there for Serena's big day that he attended the event despite having to jet off to North Carolina immediately after to perform at his next tour stop. He was not seen arriving at the venue, but DailyMail.com overheard a transmission just moments before a Cadillac SUV pulled in that said Jay-Z party on the way. His mother Gloria was seen as she climbed off a plane alongside Beyoncé. Editor-in-chief for Vogue Anna Wintour was seen arriving at the event, with her magazine having an exclusive on the images. Cell phones are reportedly banned from the ceremony. She was later spotted at the bar for the cocktail reception in a closed-off street outside the Contemporary Arts Center. Guests, who were told to dress in keeping with the Beauty and the Beast theme, were greeted with the Disney movie's famous song Be Our Guest and offered welcome drinks. A source told ET, couple Eva Longoria and Jose Bastian were seen entering Serena Williams and Alexis Ohanian wedding in New Orleans. Housewife Eva Longoria and her husband Jose Bastian were seen at the big celebrity bash. Ciara left and Lila Anthony Wright are two of Serena's closest friends and both attended her bachelorette party. Singer-songwriter Ciara Princess Harris, known anonymously as Ciara, arrived at the venue for the wedding. Kelly Rowland wore a pink sparkly dress and matching big earrings as she arrived at the venue. Model Salita Ebbings flashed a winning smile for the cameras as she arrived for the wedding in a purple chiffon number. Teen Wolf star Colton Haynes arrived with a friend to the Beauty and the Beast-themed wedding. The blonde beauty wore a sheer blue dress with glittery detailing, while Haynes wore a suit with velvet trim. Legendary Vogue editor Anna Wintour arrived, wearing her signature dark shades and statement jewelry outside the venue. Guests enjoyed a cocktail of champagne on a street closed off to the public. Incongruous with the lavish affair, sources at the scene said that the venue had provided a strange porta-potty. DailyMail.com got photos of original New Edition members Ricky Bell, Michael Bivins, Ronnie DeVoe, Johnny Gill and Ralph Tresvant on Thursday. Bobby Brown will not be attending per a source, and when asked for details about the performance, Bivins shouted, "Got a gag order." The group will be just one of the many musical acts on hand for the big night. A brass band was also spotted serenading guests at the cocktails reception. A source said that Serena wore not one, but two dresses for the occasion, one for the ceremony and one for the reception, which was due to last until 3 a.m. Dwayne Crocker Jr., 21, a Pensacola singer who's a rising star of gospel, was due to perform while backed up by a New Orleans group called Restored. New Orleans funk jazz band Naughty Professor were also booked to play, and the traditional marching brass band Paul and Brothers Brass Band were also due to be in attendance to entertain guests. Patrick Muratoglu, who has been Serena's coach since 2012, posted this image of her alongside her now husband Alexis Ohanian on Instagram, along with his best wishes for her special day wedding. Guests enjoyed cocktails and champagne on the street in New Orleans on Thursday. Portable toilets were set up at the cocktail party outside the Contemporary Arts Center ahead of Serena Williams' wedding. Guests enjoy a cocktail reception in a closed-off street outside the Contemporary Arts Center in New Orleans. Guests were serenaded by a brass band at the cocktail reception on Thursday. Staff members bring in crates of Casamigos, the tequila created by George Clooney and Rand Gerber for the event, as guests were treated to old-fashioned spicy cucumber margaritas. Jay-Z's mother Gloria Carter and Beyoncé's daughter Blue Ivy arrived at the airport amidst heavy security. Never not entrancing Kim Kardashian above exits the airport after touching down in New Orleans on Thursday. Stunner the reality star was celebrating the amazing $1 million launch of her new fragrance collection, deplaning and derobing. Kardashian changed her outfit after stepping off the plane on Thursday above Sister Kardashian was joined at the event by close friends Malika and Khadijah Haqq. Above matriarch Beyoncé was joined by Jay-Z's mother Gloria Carter on the plane above. Off they go. Beyoncé's party was then whisked away to the wedding ceremony, bringing along a car seat. But where's Bobby? Blast from the past. The members of New Edition were also on hand at the event. Big night. The men will be playing a 5-song set after the ceremony for the 250 guests. Williams' wedding dress from Galia Lahav arrived at Serena Williams' residence on the morning of her big day. A trumpet player for the latter said each room inside has a different type of music, and the bands rotate from room to room. She wants tradition New Orleans jazz from us, the trumpet player told DailyMail.com. In addition to the music, guests were also treated to donuts from local favorite District Donuts Sliders Brew, and were able to take a spin on a carousel that was built just a few days ago especially for the event. The setup alone took 4 days to perfect, said one woman on the production crew. Serena arrived at the wedding venue at around 3 p.m. on Thursday. Ohanian, 34, was photographed by DailyMail.com as he arrived at the Contemporary Art Museum an hour before his bride, looking relaxed and neatly groomed while outfitted in shorts, sneakers and a sleeveless shirt. The Millionaire Reddit founder was carrying his dress shoes as he spoke with wedding planner Preston Bailey and appeared to have recently gotten his hair cut, 2 days after he was spotted getting a manicure. The guests were looking glamorous, with many of them women wearing full evening gowns as they entered the Contemporary Arts Center. Guests showed they weren't afraid of a little bling, with diamante purses and gold-embroidered dinner jackets. Some of the female guests' dresses were so elaborate, they needed a little help getting into the venue. Alexis Ohanian and Serena Williams, pictured in, may have not yet been spotted at the wedding venue. Serena, 36, was not spotted at all as she hid between tinted windows and managed to dart into the venue out of sight thanks to the tenting covering most of the parking lot. DailyMail.com did capture Aisha Price sitting in the front seat of a chauffeur car as it pulled in on Thursday, with Serena's older sister appearing to be in a green velvet look. It was a romantic day all around, with guest Eva Longoria and husband Jose Baston spotted hugging and kissing as the pair left Serena's rental home on Thursday. The couple visited the $1.6 million mansion with Serena's best friend that is not her sister on the WTA tour, Caroline Wozniacki. The Bachelor Serena Williams and Alexis Ohanian above were spotted arriving at the Contemporary Art Museum, New Orleans on Tuesday afternoon. A three-car envoy lured Serena to the venue, with DailyMail.com getting a shot of Sister Aisha above in the front seat wearing what appeared to be a green velvet last-minute prep. Ohanian, 34, arrived in shorts and a sleeveless tee, and spent some time speaking with celebrity wedding planner Preston Bailey above. Time for a change. Ohanian got to the venue roughly an hour before his bride, who is staying at a rental home while he is in a hotel. Trademark. The bridal bouquets were from Mayish, a favorite of Jeff Leatham, and appears to feature the Vanda orchid, which were recently named after him. Stunning centerpieces a worker carries in one of the flower displays to the ceremony on Wednesday. The Olympian held her rehearsal dinner at Emerald Lagasse's Merrill restaurant, which is near to her wedding venue. The tennis champion was chatting animatedly to a friend in the back of her town car as they left Emerald Lagasse's Merrill restaurant. She too was glowing as she walked hand-in-hand with her fiancé of 2 weeks, former NBA star Dade Lee, in photos taken by DailyMail.com. Wozniacki also got a chance to flash her 8.88-carat ring, which is an upgrade from the 8-carat stone she got from her ex Rory McIlroy in 2014 before the two split. Serena looked ravishing in white on Wednesday night as she donned a Versace couture gown for her rehearsal dinner in New Orleans. The bride was joined by a select group of family and friends, including her mother and coach Oracene Price, sisters Venus, Aisha and Lindria, and celeb pals Colton Haynes, Eva Longoria, Cynthia Erivo, Salita Ebbinks, Caroline Wozniacki and Nicole Ari Parker, with husband Boris Kodjoe at the event, held at Emerald Lagasse's new eatery Merrill. And Lagasse himself showed up to the restaurant at 4:30 p.m. to prepare for his famous guests, shutting down the facility for the evening to accommodate the party. Devices allowed the group seem to get in as much time as possible with the cell phones before they were confiscated later in the evening. Lovebirds Baston planted a kiss on Longoria while cradling her belly as the group left Serena's $1.6 million rental group outing. Eva Longoria and husband Jose Baston went to visit Serena Williams on Thursday morning with Caroline Wozniacki and her new fiancé David Lee. Couples above. Thursday night's affair was a bit more low-key, however, with Serena staying true to her tennis roots by pairing Nikes with her gown, designed by good friend Donatella Versace. Her couture pieces start in the five-figure range and can cost well over $100,000, with the exquisite detailing all hand-stitched using crystals and pearls. It is unclear if Serena wore the sneakers all night or just as she left the venue with her ladies. The greatest female athlete of all time was photographed shortly after midnight as a bodyguard escorted her to a waiting vehicle to take her back to the $1.6 million mansion she is staying in this week. Among those who were seen getting out of the car with Serena at her New Orleans rental was her nephew Jair. He is the teenage son of Serena's late sister Yetunde, who was murdered in a 2003 shooting when a gang member opened fire on her, believing her vehicle was that of a rival. Jair, the youngest of Yetunde's 3 children, posted a photo with a tearing down his face after the dinner on Wednesday, writing "Real Irie cries."